You about before. Now hitting another Siouxland city hard.
A lack of first responders has left Remsen, Iowa, wondering if it can maintain its own police force and ambulance service.
KTIV's Matt Hoffman spoke with the city's police chief and one of its paramedics about the battle to staff those agencies.
Imagine this. You call 911 and the dispatcher says an ambulance or law enforcement officer is on the way. It'll just take them 15 minutes to get there. That's the reality citizens in Remsen, Iowa could soon face.
Hey, you saved your life. And I said, no. If it wasn't for the EMT or the bystander, I should say, starting CPR prior to my arrival, there wouldn't have been nothing left to save.
The ambulance service in the city needs 3 to 5 volunteers. The police department is looking for just one more full-time officer. For 3 years, Remsen's police chief has been the only full-time officer.
The county has an awesome staff with them, but they're not in town 24/7, so they don't know everybody. And
both the ambulance and police departments are funded by the city government. Local leaders must decide if the increased costs of hiring justify continuing the services. Both could be outsourced to other agencies, likely at a reduced cost, but response times would likely slow.
Both police and ambulance officials admit the job, it just doesn't pay very well. But that's why they're trying to sell folks on the idea of Remsen and the culture that surrounds this city.
The thing is, if you have any caring in you that you'd say you'd like to help people, this is the perfect job for that.
In Remsen, Iowa, Matt Hoffman, KTIV News 4.
The ambulance service is looking for 3 to 5 volunteers who are only paid when they respond to calls. The police department, on the other hand, is seeking a full-time officer, and the chief says the city will pay for someone with no law enforcement experience to attend the law enforcement academy.
Fourth graders in Sioux City were busy this morning learning all about wind energy.